Greetings, Black Light. My advice, I'm giving advice. An elder giving advice to the youth, and maybe the old, because you can't teach a no dog new tricks. But if you got an open mind, in other words, if you're not deaf, dumb, and blind, then you might agree. I wouldn't give up my money. Everybody's after your money. The stimulus money, everybody want it. The grocery stores, the car dealer, the real estate, your local church organizations, your local mosque. They want your money, man, so they can keep the lights on for themselves. I wouldn't join no organizations right now. Now ain't the time to join no organizations. Now, brothers that's already joined organizations like the Nation of Islam, I don't care what camp you in, Silas, Farrakhan, or here in Detroit, Levi, Supreme Minister John Muhammad, his Muslims. I don't care who, NAACP, Urban League, whatever. If they ain't done nothing by now, they ain't gonna do nothing. Especially now. Because it's twice as hard now than it was before. Even when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was teaching. But see, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is a hard act to follow. For anybody. I don't care what organization or church you belong to. You can't do what he did. Because he was chose by Master Farad. Allah in his person. He demonstrated, Allah did, and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the power of the great I am, the power of Allah. Through all that opposition, before he left away from here, he left a monumental empire. Even though Marcus Garvey had this and that and the other, he went to jail at the end and was banished from the United States. And they say that someone murdered Noble Drew Ali. But couldn't no one get next to Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He's a good example. The reason why I say what I say is because, let me say this right quick. I had 3 uncles on my mother's side. 2 of them were gangsters and hustlers, pimps, everything. One of them started out to be a little gangster, but he got in touch with the Nation of Islam. Even before Malcolm X was in there, my uncle was in there, to my understanding. And before I was born, my mother and Malcolm was hanging together. Because my mother knew through her brother, Malcolm X's family. So I recognize game. I recognize hustling. My grandfather on my mother's side was a bona fide con artist. See, these are black men from the 20s, 30s, 40s. In 1956, I was 11 years old. We moved on the west side of Detroit in a majority white Jewish neighborhood. There was some Catholics there too, or some Italians there too. But by 1970, they were running out the city. But I'm not going to get onto that right now, because I'm on these coons, buffoons, we on them. Negroes, sellouts. So check this out. The Moors claiming that, you know, they said that Benjamin Banneker, I say he was a sellout. You know, then they got the members of the 41st, 42 Congress. They weren't helping their people. And they weren't helping their people in the slave thing, in the slave market. They got a cat they called the first George Washington was not the first. George Washington was not the first president of the United States of America, but the ninth. He was also a Moor. This is a speech given by Moorish Sachem. His name was George. His name was George Washington. So what did he do for the black man now? They're seeking reparations. They're seeking just a little stimulus check that they find it hard to give up. See, these brothers right here, some of my ego tripping, but they con men, sellouts, agents, and coons, giving you a show. The whole world is a stage, and this is what they do. They work too close to the white man. Now, some people don't think I'm working because I'm posting these videos. I'm working, man. I'm in books, in the Bible, studying. See, because I'm contradicting almost everybody on YouTube because they don't stick to the real issue. One of our most serious issues right now that we face today is the coronavirus and the effect that it has on our mobility and the economy. Man, that was a serious weapon that they put on us. But you have no one addressing that issue. Why is it over here? And why aren't we being protected adequately since the United States is supposed to be the greatest country in the world? Is this Allah's way of separating the sheep from the goats? It could be. Because you're going to see who has the ability to protect you or defend you. But no one has that ability better than yourself. Self-preservation. It's supposed to be your nature, first law of nature. But it seemed like it disappeared. Y'all rather tell jokes give hoax, buffoonery and coonery. Seems like, throwing shade on your brother, debating about stuff you don't know. You should be trying to protect not only yourself, your family, your whole neighborhood need to be unified, fortified. That's why I wouldn't give my money to nobody. I don't even have a cell phone no more. I don't have a cell phone. So, y'all don't know who I am. See, I don't have the biggest ego out there. I got a little ego. This is Black Light.